Well, the last time we was on a road course in the NNSCRA Truck Series, we was on the Monza road course in Italy, which is a very fast road course, obviously, here. Well, it's the second straight road race on the tour here, and this is not just any other ordinary road course. You say, we're on the Daytona, it's a straight being Daytona. Say, oh, great, we're going to run the Truck Series Roval. We're going to run the Roval at Daytona, right? The Daytona road course, right? Wrong. This is a fictional Daytona track. This is the Daytona, as we're here today for the running of the Daytona Rallycross. Yep, you heard me right. I said a Daytona Rallycross track for the NNSCRA Truck Series. This is the first time in NNSCRA history that we are doing such a race, by the way, too. So we'll see what happens as this race goes on, and see if this race ends up being a hit or not. We'll see. So here's your starting lineup for this race here. On the pole, it is Benjamin Miles, number 62. He's alongside Jackson Haywood in truck number 50, both of whom have yet to win the season so far. Second row has Dylan Young and Cole Deaver. Dylan Young in number 2, number 3 in truck cameras in today's race. He's alongside Deaver in number 3. Deaver is fresh off a second place finish at Monza. Third row has the winner at Las Vegas, Destin Bolin in number 5. And number 59, that is Zachary Fitzwater, who won at Rockingham. Fourth row is Allison Rain in 29 and 16. Charles Sanford, who won the season at Portland. Row number 5 has number 44, Seth Cole in the Federated Auto Parts Ford. And Amanda Evans in number 14, the Milwaukee Tools Ford. Sixth row has Keith Batson in 28 and the winner and two-time winner season so far, winning at Flemington and again at Monza, Jessica Shelton in number 98. Next row down has number 6, Mitchell Hodak, and number 31, Mitchell Collins. A pair of Mitches in that row. Next row has number 19, two-time winner season so far, Carson Gum in the Pennzoil Dodge. He won at Charlotte and Dover. He's alongside number 94, Cody McGurk. Next row down has number 86, Noah Sewell, and 83, Joshua Osborne. Next row down has number 24, Nathan Orman, and number 88, that is Zach Winkle. Next row, 99, Levi McIntyre in the Super Chips Ford. He's alongside number 1, the Mopar Dodge of Trent Dunham, both of whom have in-truck cameras as well, too. Next row is number 17, Colin Cropley, and number 4, Stephen Colon, fresh off that 10th place run at Monza. Next row is number 11, that is Laura Chung, and number 18, Mike Turner. Next row down has number 43, Mike Becker, and number 8, Aaron Macklin sits alongside. Next row down has number 20. That is, Matt McIntyre in the MB&A Chevrolet, and Kyle Matthews, who won at Daytona this season, but it was on the oval at Daytona to start this season off. By the way, so we'll see how he does at the Daytona Rallycross track here. Kyle also won in Australia this season as well too, the AC Delco Chevrolet. Next row is Quentin Moore in number 8 and number 21 and 75. The winner at Nashville, Dallas McIntosh. Next row down is number 7. That is Carter Joey. And number 80, that's Toby McCoy. Next row down is number 38, Trevor Collins. And 48, Samuel Ryder. And starting shotgun is number 60. That is Wes McCoy. And number 87, Tito McCoy, starting shotgun in this field. So that's your starting lineup for today's running of this event for this season 1 Daytona Rallycross for the NNSCRA Truck Series, race number 11 on the season. And we'll see how this race will go here. 16 laps around this racetrack here. And we'll see how everything goes here.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
The engines have fired here at Daytona as we're about to get set for racing here today. As the pace truck leads the field around for the pace, we're back for a start of the race right after this. And that is part of the rallycross track we're seeing here today at Daytona here, as the pace truck is about to come off on the pit road. And then the infield chicane built to the track here as the green flag flies. We're underway in the first ever Daytona Rallycross truck race. Benjamin Miles and the 50 truck of Jackson Haywood running side by side into the inner loop for the first time here as they go through this corner. Haywood goes down the inside lane, tries to take the lead for the time being. He had the lead for the time being, but Benjamin Miles pulls ahead as they come through turns, as they go through NASCAR 3 and 4. He'll drop down for the next dirt area right here, the second of 3 dirt areas in this track here. He'll come down for the chicane right here. Cole Deaver comes off the wall, gets off the wall, come out that first chicane area. And Benjamin Miles leads the first lap of this race here. Jackson Haywood's second position. Third is Destin Bowen. Fourth is Dylan Young. Cole Deaver's in fifth position. Battle for sixth between Allison Rain and the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. And look at them run through this area right there. 150 miles an hour through that dirty area right there. And Allison takes position away from the 59 truck for the time being. Now the battle for third position between Destin Bowen and Dylan Young. The 5 and the 2 going out right here, and Destin gets off in the grass right there as they go through this area. Bowen moves ahead for the time being in that number 5 truck, but Dylan not giving up in that number 2 machine. That's third and fourth on your screen right there as they go through the second dirty area. In the meantime, Benjamin Miles and Jackson Haywood still first and second for the time being as they pulled ahead a little bit on the 5 and the 2 for now. Allison Rain just took fifth away from Cole Deaver. Deaver's in sixth position. Seventh right now is in... Seventh right now is Zachary Fitzwater. Then eighth is Charles Sanford. Ninth is Keith Batson. And Jessica Shelton running in 10th position right now. There comes Batson inside of Sanford right now as they go down the backstretch here as they go into the chicane again, the backstretch chicane. Side by side between the 28-16 trucks here. Keith pulls ahead there, and now see if he can block Charles's run in the NASCAR turn 3, and he does so. So move Keith in the 8th position. Sanford back to 9th. Shelton's pulled up behind Charles now for position. Mitchell Collins in 11th place. 12th is Seth Cole. 13th right now. Trying for 13th is Josh. Actually, running 13th right now is Joshua Osborne as Seth Cole tries to get by Mitchell Collins. That was pretty close with between those two going into the infield chicane. Osborne's in 13th position. 14th is Cody McGurk, and Nathan Orman right now running 15th in the number 24 truck. Mitchell Hodak 16th. 17th position right now is Aaron Macklin. Then Mike Becker. Over 19 between Mike Turner and the 20 of Matt McIntyre. And Trent Dunham running 21st position right now. Should go on board with Trent. And down about 79 miles an hour into the backstretch chicane. See who he wants to go with. He was going to go with Mike Turner right there, but Matt McIntyre's already gotten past him. And now Trent pulls in behind the number 18 Fastenal Dodge. Running behind Trent is the 80 Toby McCoy. He's in 22nd position. Amanda Evans 23rd. 24th is Levi McIntyre. Quentin Moore's 25th position. 26th is Trevor Collins. As you see now, Colin Croppy trying to get by the 88 of Zach Winkle. Oh, and Zach just chopped off the Cropley truck right there, and Cropley is not happy about that, I'm sure. And I'm sure he's shaking his fist at an 88 truck right now too. And say, hey, okay, is that the way we're gonna play? Well, let's be that way. And Zach now going after one of Cropley's drivers there. That's Noah Sewell in the 86 truck, the RC Cola Dodge. Laura Chung running right behind Cropley there, along with Kyle Matthews in the 52 truck. And going in a picture there, Dallas McIntosh in 75 as now Laura and Cropley go side by side as they go toe-to-toe with each other. And Laura looks like she may come out on top and going into turn number 3. Nope, Cropley's going to Florida throw on at number 17 truck and just go right by Laura. So Colin right now running 29th right now, Laura in 30th, and Kyle's 31st in the field. There's the rest of the order right there as they are running right now. And the lead so far still being held by Benjamin Miles in number 62. But here comes, but moving up to the field, Destin Bowen, the number 5 truck, the winner of the season at Las Vegas, as he's now moving to second place right now in the number 5 DuPont Chevrolet. That's a truck, of course. Yes, it's a Jeff Gordon colors right there on that truck. But that truck was actually the number 5 that Terry Labonte drove in 1995. You'll see some dents on the side of those trucks too, though, because these trucks do take a beating on this Daytona Rallycross course. And battle for third position there between Dylan Young and Jackson Haywood. It's Haywood in the 50, Dylan in 2, and throw Allison Raina mixing the number 29 truck. And Dylan's now in the inside lane. He's got problems maybe as Allison Raina and Cole Deaver both go by. And now Fitzwater's over the back bumper of the number 2 machine. So Dylan drops down from 6 to... Well, Dylan drops down to 6th position. He was running in 3rd position there for a minute. And meantime, Destin Bowen is trying to close up on the 16th 62 truck of Benjamin Miles. Benjamin, not known as a road racer by any stretch of the imagination, though, but let alone a rallycross racer. I don't know if any of these guys have driven rallycross in our offline. So as I mentioned at the top of the show, this is the first for all these racers as far as this type of racing is concerned. And we're closing up now on 7 laps in the books there. So we'll have 9 to go right now here at the Daytona Rallycross in the NNSCRA Truck Series here, as Benjamin Miles and Destin Bowen are the front 2 right now. Jackson Haywood's 3rd, Allison Rain in 4th, and 5th is Cole Deaver. Riding on board with Dylan Young in number 2. Let's take a lap around the Daytona Rallycross with Dylan Young in the number 2 Team ASE certified ClarkWest Dodge. Foot flat to the floor as he heads into the dirt. And that's probably where some of the damage is coming from, is where they hit the banking area and they come on and off the banking in NASCAR 1 and 2. Down the backstretch right there, they hit the backstretch chicane. As Cole Deaver tries to get by Allison Rain just up ahead right there. Deaver running in 5th, Dylan right now in 6th position. And down about 72 miles an hour in 3rd gear in the backstretch chicane, about the equivalent of the inner loop at Watkins Glen we'll be heading to later in the season for the Truck Series. The next road course race of the season will be at Sonoma. And see, he'll hit the infield chicane right about now, 142 miles into that area. And down about, let's see, 68 miles an hour in the part of the area. And that lap, 118.255 miles an hour, his fastest lap, 120.602 out of Dylan Young. We'll check the fast lap race so far. And the 19 truck, Carson Gum, he's out of the race. as problems had set in on the number 19 Pennzoil Dodge. 120.971 in the fast lap race so far, set by that truck right there, Destin Boland. And he has really closed it up on Benjamin Miles. He's down. As the margin is down to less than a second between the 62 and the 5. I guarantee you they're going to have a lot of time preparing these trucks for the next race in the Tour at Kentucky Speedway, where we'll be heading to next on the Tour for race number 12 of the season here. Then after that will be another road course at Sonoma. Nine laps in the book, 7 laps remaining for Benjamin Miles as he continues to lead the field down. Take a look at see if there's any battles going on right now. There's a battle going on right there. Noah Sewell in the 86 truck and the 52 of Kyle Matthews. Sewell running in 30th. Matthews right now in 31st. And here comes Kyle to the low side of Noah Sewell for position. And he'll bring Stephen Cologne with him. The number 4 truck here. But Sewell puts the pedal down on the RC Cola Dodge. Moves ahead of the 52 truck right now. Heading in the backstretch chicane, Matthews hoped to outbreak him there, but not to be. So he'll fall in behind right now as Cologne. Pulls down the low side right now, and now the 3 trucks are locked in together. That's 30th, 31st, and 32nd right now on your screen right there, and it's the best battle on the track right now at this point. Here in the Daytona Rallycross. And whoa, Matthews got a little slow through going into that area right there. And here comes Wes McCoy, the 60 truck to the inside of Dallas McIntosh in 75. But Wes had to back off a little bit. Dallas keeps position right now. That puts him in 33rd right now. Matthews again tries the low side now through in the NASCAR 1 and 2. Gets alongside of Noah Sewell, but again, just like the last time, Noah Sewell floors the throw on that Dodge, but Matthews following in hot pursuit. And here they go, and they're going to drag race into the inner loop now. Side by side goes the 86 and the 52 trucks. The passenger side dented on both those trucks, and Matthews this time makes the pass on Noah Sewell. And meantime, Stephen Cologne says, hey, I want to try it too. And they got 2 Dodges hooked up. Both of them blue colors there with the splashes of red, white, and yellow. Coming down to 5 to go this time by. Here comes Cologne down the low side right there, but he backs off a little bit. In the meantime, side by side between Samuel Ryder and Tito McCoy, and Samuel just about clipped the 87 truck right there, but both those trucks managed to keep the handle. And here comes Cologne down the low side of the number 4 truck. He's going to have Dallas McIntosh drafting behind him. The 4 and the 75 trucks hooked up, the Dodge and the Chevrolet. 5 laps to go, by the way, here in this race. As Benjamin Miles continues to hold the lead right now over Destin Boland. And here comes McIntosh inside of Cologne. That's for position. That's for 32nd. And Dallas goes inside and says, thank you, Steven, and he'll go by. And meantime, new leader, Destin Boland. The number 5 truck is in the top spot. as he led the last time by with now 13 with now 12 laps to the books. We're down to 4 to go. Miles is second, third is Haywood, fourth is Allison Rain, and fifth right now is Cole Deaver with Dylan Young still far behind, still a little bit close behind in 6th place. Back inside with Dylan Young. And look at those 5 trucks. They are hooked up just about, they're about close to each other right now. I tell you what, I always said at Daytona, don't ever pencil in your winner here at this point in the race here, and I would never, and as spread out as those trucks, some of those trucks were here, I never thought I'd say this right now, but don't count your winner right just yet. Young tries to close up on the back of Deaver's car, or truck I should say, for position. That's for 5th. But yeah, those 6 trucks, they are close together right now. The margin, let's see what the margin is right now, is 3 seconds between the 1st and 6th place trucks, but 1.6 seconds separate 1st and 4th. And when you're dealing with road course racing, 1.6 seconds is not a lot. And as we always said, road course racing involves a lot of finesse, but especially when it comes to rallycross racing, it's even more so. And of course, I'll admit though, I don't know much about rallycross racing myself though. And if you want to know a lot about rallycross racing, ask guys like Sean Galligan, Nathan Hudson, and Joshua Collard that, since that's more prevalent way up in the jolly UK and England. Because from what I hear, they show a lot of rallycross on TV in the British country. But Miles looks to the inside now of Boland. This is for possession. They're coming down for 2 to go this time by. Destin Boland trying to hold on for the win here as we completed now 14 laps. We're down to 2 to go. Seventh place right now being held by Zachary Fitzwater. 8th is Keith Batson. Jessica Shelton running in 9th. And 10th is Charles Sanford. Mitchell Collins with a solid day running in 11th position. Seth Cole 12th. Joshua Osborne 13th. Mitchell Hodak 14th. And Mitchell and Nathan Orman running in 15th position. Cody McGurk 16th. 17th is Aaron Macklin. 18th Mike Becker. 19th Matt McIntyre. And Trent Dunham running in 20th. They're heading through turns number 3 and the NASCAR turns 3 and 4 right now. Bowen pulled away just a little bit on Miles though, but Miles may be trying to close up right now as they come into the second, third section right there, brief one right there. Then they're heading to the infield chicane. Let's see what happens here on this area. They'll be coming down for the white flag this time by 1 lap remaining in the Daytona Rallycross for the NNSCRA Truck Series. 6,300 per second between the front 2 trucks now here. Down to it between the 5 and 62 trucks here. Will it be Destin Bowen or anybody else behind him in victory lane here today? Or tonight, I should say, here at Daytona. Destin Bowen looking for a second victory this season. Here comes Jackson Haywood trying to close up on the back of 62 truck, and here comes Miles. He's up on the back of that 5 truck. Into the back stretch chicane. Let's see what happens there. Bowen keeps it smooth right now, the number 5 machine. And Miles lost a slight bit of ground that time by. He did not need that. Now Jackson Haywood trying to close up for second position right now. They got one more shot, and that's going to be the infield chicane, and nobody's made a pass in that area. Destin Bowen, the number 5, DuPont Chevrolet trying to hold on into the infield chicane, and he is going to do it. Yes, he does. Destin Bowen wins the Daytona Rallycross. How about that? DuPont Chevrolet number 5 goes the victory lane at Daytona. The colors made famous by the familiar colors made famous by Jeff Gordon. The number made famous by Terry Labonte, but boy, what a race that was. Half a second separated the front two at the start-finish line. Benjamin Miles comes on second position. He led for much of the race there. You got to feel for him, though. But still a solid day for the 62 team. Jackson Haywood comes home third. Allison Rain fourth. Cole Deaver rounds up the top 5 in 5th position. 6th will go to Dylan Young. 7th to Zachary Fitzwater. 8th position to Keith Batson. Jessica Shelton comes home 9th and 10th. And how about Mitchell Collins? The 31 team ends up in 10th position as he takes the for the Posted Notes Dodge. A great run for that team right here. So 11 races in the season right here. 11th position will go to Seth Cole. 12th will go to goes to Joshua Osborne. Charles Sanford 13th. Mitchell Hodak 14th. Nathan Ormond with a nice run, finishing 15th. Cody McGurk 16th. And Aaron Macklin, Mike Becker, Matt McIntyre, and Trent Dunham rounds out the top 20. Amanda Evans 21st. Levi McIntyre, the points leader, coming in this race. He ends up finishing 22nd. Colin Cropley 23rd. 24th will go to Trevor Collins. Laura Chung 25th. Toby McCoy 26th. 27th will go to Zach Winkle. Kyle Matthews 28th. 29th will go to Mike Turner. Quentin Moore, I'm sure he's not going to be happy with that run. He's going to end up 30th in that race. I'm sure Quentin's not happy with that at all. Dallas McIntosh, 31st. Then Noah Sewell, Stephen Colon, Wes McCoy, Tito McCoy, Samuel Ryder, and Carter Joey were the last of the finishers here today. 38 trucks started this race. 37 of them finished this race, and all of them on the lead lap. Carson Gum, unfortunately, retired out of the race here. He ends up finishing 38th. And Carson was on a tear going into this event right there, but that's going to set him back a little bit as we head into Kentucky Speedway next on the tour. But a tremendous Daytona Rallycross for the NNSCRA Truck Series has happened, and congratulations once again to Destin Bowen, his second victory of the season, as he joins Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, and Carson Gum on the list of drivers who's won twice this season so far. If you'd like to see here, be sure to subscribe to not only this channel right here, but also to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel as well, too, for some great NNSCRA stuff and everything else. So that will do it here today at the Daytona Rallycross at Daytona International Speedway here. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 11 years of off-road racing at its best. We'll see you at Kentucky Speedway.